Okay. Okay.
H1Z1.
Exactly. I think it's H1Z H11Z. I have no clue. Okay. I'm out of ammo. Bandage dropped.
From a horde of ancient sea monsters to gemstones from space thrown by pharaohs, here are 10 of the most amazing things hidden under the Sahara. Number 10. The P-40 Kitty Hawk. In 1942, Flight Sergeant Dennis Hopping crashed his P-40 Kitty Hawk fighter plane into the north part of the Sahara Desert. It was June 28th when the sergeant was flying his damaged fighter
Okay, I'm loading into a match.
airfields located in Egypt. But on his way, he experienced some kind of catastrophic failure and crashed. The fate of the pilot remained a mystery for 70 years until the lost and forgotten fighter plane was finally discovered in the middle of some sand dunes. Archaeologists have referred to the recent discovery of the World War II wreckage as the aviation equivalent of Tutankhamun's tomb in Egypt. The aircraft was almost perfectly preserved when it was found in 2012.
Was that a dead pause?
Company worker while on a remote
Was that a
expedition
dead
in the
pause?
desert.
Oh, I'm glad it. Okay. It's gonna land right on top of you. Loading into a match.
While his plane has been found, the pilot is believed to have died in the desert and covered by the wind and sand. Number 9. A lost civilization. Apparent researchers have found traces of a lost civilization in the Sahara Desert using remote sensing technology, satellite images, and drone flyovers. The lost culture of the Sahara is known as the Garamantes, and archaeologist David Mattingly believes that they started to build a network of cities and fortifications around the few remaining civilization likely reached its peak at the beginning of the Common Era and then began to decline after 700 AD. Mattingly claims that they probably declined after running out of water. That'll do it. But even though this culture is long gone, some of their structures are still standing, albeit in pretty rough condition. The reason not a lot is known about the
Drop is in.
that thrived before the Islamic conquest of North Africa have all but been ignored. Countries with a lot of civil unrest aren't great for people to go exploring. This is where the remote sensing technology comes in handy. Mattingly and his team have been able to locate at least 158 major settlements and even the remnants of irrigation systems. Unfortunately, there are still no archaeologists working on excavating these sites in the field, but at least we know they are hiding in the desert, just waiting for the right
Commercial.
It's the Michael
Just waiting for the right
and you
commercial.
just can't go past all these shiny new things. But these offers won't last. With hundreds of reductions in store and online, you'll step into spring with plenty of shine.
Oh.
Number 8. Nabta Playa.
Wait, what?
Nabta Playa is believed to be the first
What?
astronomical site on planet Earth.
Oh.
It was constructed in the Sahara Desert about 7,000 years ago, making it far older than Stonehenge. The huge stone circle was used by a surprisingly advanced culture to track the summer solstice. Made by human beings to make a legitimate connection with the heavens. If they imagined the twinkling stars
Okay,
in the
I
sky
am
to be
back.
gods, or if they just wanted a reasonable way to track the seasons. While the site of Nat Playa was discovered in the 70s, it wasn't until more recent decades that the full meaning and importance of this place was understood and shared with the world. Number 7.
Where
Giant
am
sea
I?
creatures. New archaeological research has revealed that some of the largest and scariest sea creatures ever to populate the planet once thrived
What the?
in what is today the Sahara Desert. Scientists have been examining fossil records for decades to try and figure out what kinds of animals lived in the ancient trans-Saharan seaway from between 100 million and 50 million years ago. Researchers
Wow.
now know that the water here
That's
was
a lot of
warm
years
and
ago.
relatively shallow, and also that it was apparently home to sea snakes that were over 40 feet in length, and other horrifying monsters.
Holy, what is that?
Records have revealed
Whoa.
catfish over double the size of their modern cousins,
That's a
as well as
catfish?
crocodilians with huge snouts, and fish that were so strong that they could crush mollusks. You're probably thinking that animals back then were always gigantic, but the sea monsters living in the trans-Saharan seaway were extraordinarily large, even compared to other animals from the same era. Maureen O'Leary from Stony Brook University says that the seaway changed so frequently in size and geography that it created a sort of island situation, where the sea monsters living there grew to preposterous sizes because of the lack of predators. But in any case, now these beasts are long gone. Nothing remains except their bones buried in the sand.
You're not a ditch.
Hello.
You're a man.
Hold on. Okay, I am back. I'm coming, but I'm very far away from you.
Most
Ow.
name brand bars and body washes you rub on your skin are classified by the FDA as
Number 6. An ancient megalake. The Sahara Desert may be a barren wasteland today, but new geological evidence has revealed that there was once a giant lake in the eastern Sahara 250,000 years ago. This happened when the Nile River flowed through a channel and completely flooded an area of over 42,000 square miles. Evidence of this ancient megalake was spotted by Ted Maxwell from the National Air and Space Museum while studying radar data of the Egyptian Sahara. As a professional geologist, Maxwell was able to understand the patterns of wind-blown sediments and changes in the bedrock. By piecing all these different clues together, Maxwell realized that buried beneath the shifting sands is evidence of a huge body of water, and there may even still be buried channels 50 feet beneath the surface of the desert.
Wow.
Even more amazing is that scientists were able to use fossil fish found about 250 miles from the Nile River and 810 feet above sea level to determine where the shoreline of this ancient megalake would have been. They looked at the locations of Paleolithic human settlements, and they all corresponded to where the edges of the lake used to be. There is really no denying that the Sahara was once a prosperous lakeside destination. There was water, there was lush vegetation, everything you could want. And this may have been what coaxed early human beings into the area, where they eventually founded the great early civilizations. Number 5. Mysterious impact crater. A mysterious impact crater was found in the Sahara Desert, and scientists are linking it to a gemstone found in the tomb of the Egyptian king Tutankhamun. An international team of researchers analyzed satellite images of the vast and sandy terrain between 2 remote Egyptian villages in the desert. What they found was El Bar Crater, a massive hole about 1,000 feet across. It looks exactly like the impact crater made by a meteor. Scientists also found traces of chemicals that confirmed there had been a high-energy impact event at the site. This was done by inspecting the concentration of certain minerals in the rocks at and near the site of the crater. The rocks inside of the crater had been melted from something hitting them extremely hard. In other words, the crater was 100% formed by a meteor impact. But here's where the impact crater ties in with King Tut. Back when British archaeologist Howard Carter entered the young king's tomb in 1922, he discovered a breastplate encrusted with precious jewels and one extremely rare gemstone. It turned out that this rare gemstone was made of...
Ooh, this is a cool truck. It's one just like yours. Dad, I'm in a truck that looks just like yours. What? I can't really drive.
Now it seems that the rare gem may have been created when a meteorite exploded over the Sahara Desert and caused a unique reaction. This would mean that the Egyptian king was walking around with a gemstone in his breastplate brought to him from outer space.
Outer space? What?
So if that doesn't have powerful significance, I don't know what does. Number 4. Stone Age Graveyard. The largest stone graveyard ever found in the vast nothingness of the Sahara Desert is providing an incredible record of life in a time when the region was a unique paradise. This graveyard has just been discovered into a Niger by Carl Corona from National Geographic. His team went on an excursion to the dinosaur bones and instead found a Stone Age archaeological site dating back 10,000 years. The site has been dubbed Gobero and is bursting with skeletons of both humans and animals. It's located inside the Sahara Desert.
Oh, this is a good gun.
The graveyard has so far revealed 2 human populations, one after the other, in the space of about 1,000 years. The skeletons include 4 sets of teeth, small hands reaching out through the desert sand with finger bones still intact, and none of this had ever before been seen in animal eyes. There were also artifacts like harpoon points and stone tools. These civilizations lived in the Sahara Desert when it was a boom on fertile animal life. The first group of hunters colonized the Sahara between 10,000 and 3,000 years ago and were amazingly tall at an average of over 6 feet. The newer group was there between 7,000 and 4,500 years ago, now more diversifying of hunters and cattle herding. These later people were often wearing impressive jewelry, bracelets formed from hippo tusks. It's not exactly clear what drove both groups out of the area, but it likely had something to do with the shifting climate as the Sahara Desert turned from a peaceful paradise into a violent wasteland. Number 3. Ancient rivers. 3 ancient rivers once ran from Africa to the Mediterranean Sea. This was about 130,000 years ago, when 3 enormous rivers flowed across much of North Africa, providing a safe route of travel for ancient humans who live today on merciless desert. The rivers were discovered after scientists simulated ancient rainfall patterns using really advanced computer climate models. They were able to recreate what the desert looked like over 100,000 years ago. This led them to the discovery of the rivers. And it's really clear is that the rivers are still there today, just buried under dozens of feet of sand. Scientists say that the most popular of the 3 ancient Saharan rivers was once called the Irarhar.
Irarhar. That sounds like toilet.
Archaeologists have found artifacts from the Stone Age along much of what was once the Irarhar river system. The river would have provided green corridors where animals and plants could survive, as well as massive lagoons and wetlands. Further surveys have found even more evidence of human activity dating back tens of thousands of years. The only issue is getting archaeologists to get out there and dig through all that sand. Who's up for the challenge? Number 2, the whale graveyard. Buried beneath the Sahara Desert are whale bones. These bones date back 50 million years, when the Earth looks completely different. The highest concentration of whale bones has been found in a place called Valley of the Valley of the Whales in English. The bones found here belong to ancestors of modern whales, with the first ones being
Oh.
discovered in 1902. In the ocean, once under all of this whole desert, filled the space between Africa and Asia before the Himalayas had even been born. Just imagine, before the biggest mountains on Earth were even pushed out of the ground, enormous whales had already evolved from land creatures with legs and were swimming through the ocean in an area that is today nothing but an inhospitable wasteland. The body of the whales had been since the past, with the bones of extinct ancient whales found millions of years. Like such whale skeletons belong to the earliest representations to emerge in the Milky evolutionary past. These whales still have their legs and toes intact. Other whales have hip bones that were later lost. Their hip bones had previously been used for legs that carried them scuttling across the ground. For whatever reason, they returned to the water, and over the course of millions of years, their legs became unnecessary in the water and they were lost them. The whale grave margins is a unique picture of the progression of time, and explains why some of the whale classes still have remnants of their grave bones. Other fossilized sharks, fish, and plants found in the area have helped paint a picture of what the Tucka Sea would have been like. Number 1. The legendary Spinosaurus. By far the coolest and most amazing dinosaur fossil ever found hidden in the entire jungle is the Spinosaurus. The tallest vertebrate intelligence ever. Spinosaurus egyptiacus. This long-lived monster was the first known aquatic dino. It is a 50-foot-long predator with a massive sail on its back, huge teeth for living without prey, and stubby little arms like a T-Rex. The Spinosaurus came from the river system about 1 million years ago. According to news articles, an explorer with National Geographic and the University of Detroit Mercy, the tail of the Spinosaurus is utterly bizarre, and it is repulsive organs breathe in the water. It even has small like a crocodile that it used to catch fish. And even though the Spinosaurus could easily swim through the water, it also roamed for land. The was discovered buried under 15 tons of rock.
Whoa.
Paleontologists later in 120-degree heat, they were beaten by sandstorms, some of them were attacked by snakes, and it seemed to be entirely natural to get the enormous bones out from under the rocks. But it was not as the skeleton of this monster proved that the Sahara Desert was once home to the world's first river dragon, the Spinosaurus. You can cross a bunch of them in Sahara, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you soon.